Hello students, today you're going to take Cornell notes on types of galaxies. Go ahead and set up your notebook in Cornell style, write the date and the title for today's notes, and then get ready to start. Just like any video, if it's going too fast, pause it or rewind it if you have to. Okay, let's begin. Number 1, open clusters. Open clusters are groups of stars that are within galaxies, and they are formed from the same nebula, so usually these open clusters have stars of the same age. Let's look at a picture, and I'll put the definition back in a second. So here within the Milky Way galaxy, for example, you have these groups called open clusters, and they're made of the same nebulas, so they're nebula clouds here, and these stars are all of the same age or similar age. For number 1, you can write, what is an open cluster? Okay, moving on. Number 2 is a spiral galaxy. There's 3 types of galaxy possible, 3 major categories. And a spiral galaxy is a galaxy made of a center bulge, that means it's thick in the middle, and arms that are thinner, and usually there's a black hole in the center, like the Milky Way, which is our spiral galaxy. So if you look at this picture, of course it has this the spiraling shape, and in the middle it's thicker, and then the arms they're thinner. So this is a spiral galaxy. And scientists think that most spiral galaxies have a black hole in the center. Alright, come up with your question for 2, and moving on to 3. An irregular galaxy. An irregular galaxy is a galaxy with most stars clustered together in no real shape. The word irregular means no shape. They usually form when 2 galaxies crash, which means collide. Okay, let's look at a picture. Here you see an irregular galaxy. You see that aside, comparing it to a Milky Way galaxy, it doesn't really have any specific kind of shape. Most scientists or astronomers think excuse me, that irregular galaxies are formed when 2 other galaxies crash or collide. So here's 2 spirals, and as the 2 spirals collide, they become irregularly shaped. Okay, come up with a question for 3. Okay, moving on to 4. An elliptical galaxy. An elliptical galaxy usually has like a ball shape, and they're usually the bigger types of galaxies with numbers towards 1 trillion stars. I'm going to move on to a picture, so if you want to pause the video here. So let's look at a picture of elliptical. So here's an image of an elliptical galaxy. So they're usually very clustered together, like they're very close together. So that's why they look like one big star, but if you look closer, they're actually many stars, up to 1 trillion. So these kind of groups of stars or a galaxy is called an elliptical galaxy. Elliptical galaxies tend to have really old stars. Some stars that have been around not too long after the Big Bang. Okay, so those are the 3 types of galaxies. Go ahead and write your summary for today, and don't forget the advanced questions. Have a good day, and move on to the next step.